Hello and welcome to the Euro 2020 highlights of Turkey versus Italy. Now, of course, over the next month we have 24 real-life players from across the world competing in this virtual Euro 2020 tournament, and our first fixture was just played a couple of moments ago. An incredible opening ceremony, a lot of match build-up, and a very, very intense game was played. You're going to find out everything that goes on in just a moment's time. Now, keep your eyes out across the next month. Of course, plenty of other fixtures to be played if you want to keep up to date with how the tournament works. The live draw took place yesterday. All the details of the competition and more are on the first 20 minutes of the stream. But in terms of some of the fixtures to come over the next week, keep your eyes out over match day number 1. As tomorrow we have group stage with groups A and B. Switzerland versus Wales, Denmark versus Finland, and Russia versus Belgium is one of the big fixtures. That's 3 p.m. UK time on Twitch TV. The link will be in the description of the YouTube video as always. Then we move on to June the 14th, Group C and D. We have Netherlands versus Ukraine, Romania versus Austria, and of course a repeat of that incredible FIFA World Cup 2018 semi-final versus England and Croatia. That's 3 p.m. UK time on the YouTube channel. It's a big game. You do not want to miss that on YouTube. That, as I said, is on June the 14th. June the 15th, we've then got Groups D and E. The Czech Republic face Israel, Spain have got Sweden, and then Bosnia face off against Poland. That's 3 p.m. UK time on Twitch TV. And then June the 16th, what a way to end match day 1 with the toughest group of them all, the group of death, Group F. Kosovo will face Portugal, and that big game, Germany versus France, will be live with that 3 p.m. UK time on YouTube on June the 16th. So that's the fixtures to come for match day 1, but without further ado, you're here for the highlights of game number 1, which was our opening fixture, Turkey versus Italy. This was the game. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow for Group A and B fixtures. But welcome to this game at the Johan Cruyff Arena between Turkey and Italy. It really all does start here. 24 nations battling it out for the big prize of the Euros. We all saw last time what happened in Euro 2016. Eder scoring that winning goal late on against France. Can they hold the title again, Portugal? Or are we going to see a new champion take over? Here are the national anthems of each side. Well, apparently, I don't think you could actually hear the national anthems there. Is it just me, or is it very silent? I don't know why there's no national anthem. I'm just going to keep talking. Well, apparently there's no national anthem. I'll try and sort that out. I don't know why there's no national anthem on there. Fantastic anthem that is silent. But welcome to this game. In terms of the highlights on YouTube, it will be a highlights video, I think, not the whole stream for this one. So we've had a couple of predictions in the chat. Bembo Gaming, who is, of course, managing Turkey. He says 1-0 Italy. I'm not that confident. Love the optimism from Bembo there. So, without further ado, this is going to be a very, very tough fixture. If you are new to the stream, welcome one and all, and welcome to the tournament. Match day 1, game 1. It's our opening fixture, Turkey versus Italy. Both these sides are unbeaten in their last 5. As for Turkey, you can see some of the standout players in their lineup today. Burak Yilmaz, who has been in the Turkish side for what feels like forever, is starting up top today, with Cengiz Under on the wings. Of course, he plays for Roma in Italy. As for the Italian side, it's a very, very strong one. Danny Motion's Italy starts like this. Chiellini and Bonucci at the back. Young Zaniolo in the midfield is an interesting choice, but we like to see it. Of course, the young attacking midfielder getting his first game. Without further ado, though, here we are. Game number 1 of the tournament. It all starts here. It's Turkey versus Italy, and we begin this game. We've had a range of score predictions in the chat. It's going to be a feisty affair. These games are on 10 minutes a half, which is over half of the extra time that we had for the playoff games. It's going to be an interesting match for sure. Now, I'm going to watch this on my Streamlabs one, so of course I'm not ahead of you. I don't really want to spoil the goals before everything kicks on. But it's going to be a feisty affair, this one, of course. Both sides coming into this game, they really want to open up with the 3 points. It really does affect how you start your Euro 2020 campaign, of course. One loss here straight away could almost instantly put you in danger. We've got a first chance here. Zaniolo, great holding of the ball, but Serdar Aziz is able to clear this one out, and Chiellini can get the ball back there. In fact, he even lets it go out of play. Cheeky of him, but we like to see it. Of course, if you're new to the stream, there's a lot of people in here. Welcome, one and all. The tournament is taking place between the 12th of July 12th of June and the 11th of July. It is going to be a fun one. We've got our first fixture today and 3 fixtures coming tomorrow. But as for this game so far, first 10 minutes, Kaglar Siyuncu, Turkey just having a little bit of a feel for the ball in this one, of course. It's going to be a very nerve-wracking first game for everyone. It's a lovely ball there into Burak Yilmaz. Takes a touch, he tries going for the shot, but somehow Chiellini is able to defend this one very expertly there. Here we go. Ciro Immobile, of course, one of the top scorers in Europe right now, of course, having a fantastic season with Lazio. Moves it up to Bernardeschi, who, well, I thought that was going to be given as a Turkish throw in there, but it doesn't. Here's Florenzi, back to Bernardeschi. They're going to take their time here. There's no rush. Well, I said there was no rush there. He rushed that ball indeed. Oh, well, that was a bit risky there. Nearly a bit of a mistake at the back. Very, very tense game. I mean, Higster is going for 4-1 Italy. No pressure here for Italy to bang in a few goals. But 15 minutes in, it is a little bit of a slow burner, this one. But here we go. Florenzi, he gets the ball back into Bonucci. He passes it into Verratti, into Jorginho. It's a really, really tight affair to start us off here. Immobile using his hold-up play there to wait for runners. And a very poor pass there from Jorginho. It's been a very slow start in these 20 minutes, but as I said, you know, a point for both of these sides would be fantastic for KL1602 and Twitch. Dylan, of course, they're playing in tomorrow's fixture between Wales and Switzerland. And we also have Group B tomorrow, which includes Belgium v Russia. So you don't want to miss that. That's 3 PM UK time on twitch.tv as we really do continue on our campaign. Here's Calderin. Moves the ball into Emre Belözoğlu. Back to Deniz Turuk, into Selik of Loskilil, of course, played in the Champions League not too long ago with Loskilil. They did finish bottom, and we have our first shot of the game. It's a slow burner, this one, but first little opportunity on the ball here. As you can see, you know, Selik holding up the ball, passes it into the midfield. And, well, it's just testing shot, but it's not really going to be of any decent nature to hit the back of the net there, and Donnarumma kind of makes a save just because he can. And 25 minutes into this, we are still at 0-0 in this first game. Of course, we're hoping for a goal. I did a practice run of this morning, and it did end Italy 2, Turkey 0. Will it end the same? We've got to keep going in this game. Here's Yakuzlu, plays at Celta Vigo in real life. Back to Emre Belözoğlu. He's had a pretty long career. He's been a lot in the Turkish news a lot, of course. Played at Atletico Madrid for a brief period of time. Cengiz Under into Emre Belözoğlu. We're just going to hold the ball here. No rush to move it about. Matthias Selik of Loskilil. And he's easily tackled there by Zaniolo. But the referee is going to give a free kick here. Let's have a look at this tackle. It was a very light one there from Zaniolo. But as we can see here, yeah, doesn't get any of the ball. And it's definitely going to be a free kick here. In a pretty decent position to loft this one in here for Turkey. Can they make something of it, though? We'll find out. So here we go. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, he's very good at free kicks, and, well, he's very good at free kicks, but that is certainly not going to have any danger for Gianluigi Donnarumma in the goal. Of course, one of the youngest goalkeepers in world football in terms of how outstanding he is. Great ball in. Burak Yilmaz just gets his head on it very slightly, if not enough. Çalhanoğlu tries to pass it back into Burak Yilmaz, but nothing could come of it there. In this Turkish side, in this last kind of 10 minutes, they're having a nice little feel for the ball, having a couple of slow opportunities, not really anything to test the goalkeeper as it stands, but if they can have a feel for the ball, maybe have 1 or 2 opportunities, they could nick all 3 points in this game so far. But of course, game number 1 is always going to be a tight affair. It's not going to be a simple match of football. Both sides will be nervous and really testing it out here at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Now, of course, this game wouldn't actually be played at the Johan Cruyff Arena in real life, but PES licensing doesn't even have the Italian stadiums in there, unfortunately, so there's only a very small amount of stadiums that they use. But here, Spinazzola could be the first opportunity of this game. He's lofted it high into the path of Immobile. Fantastic defending there from Turkey. They've been really, really good so far in this first 45 minutes. And a bit of a rush clearance there in desperation. Could that come back to bite? Of course, if any of the guys want to make a change, they can put that into the chat, and I can make a change if you do feel like you need to make one at a certain point. Now here's Burak Yilmaz, one of Turkish very star players over the last couple of years. He's been in the side a hell of a lot, and the whistle is blown there. Half time of this game. It currently stands Turkey 0, Italy 0. Will we find a winner? We'll find out in a short moment. Today's edition of the Euro 2020 Virtual Tournament is sponsored by The Athletic, which is your home for all of the latest news, feature pieces and much more within the world of sports. Whether you like football, WWE, NFL, combat sports, you name the sport, they cover it on their website. It includes a world-class team of writers, including the likes of Oliver Kay and Raphael Honigstein. And you're probably wondering, how do I sign up? It's very, very simple. The link is in the description of every single YouTube video. And if you're watching on Twitch, you can also use !athletic in the chat, and there is a link for you to be able to go and sign up. If you can't access that, then it's theathletic.co.uk/thesportscorner. I'll repeat that, theathletic.co.uk/sportscorner. You get yourself 50% off your annual subscription, as well as a 7-day free trial. So why not come and join us? Once again, theathletic.co.uk/sportscorner. Welcome back to what was a very, very tight first half of football. Turkey 0, Italy 0 as it stands. 56% possession for the Turks, 44% possession for the Italians in what has been a very, very tight affair of football. Let's have a look at a couple of highlights before we quickly go to the bench. I know Danny Motion wants to make a change. Hakan Çalhanoğlu with an opportunity in the 26th minute of this match to really have not really a testing shot at all, but we've not really had any shots of any danger of sorts in this game. So as it stands right now, we are still 0-0 in this fixture, but there is plenty of time to play, so not to worry. Now, of course, Bembo Gaming and Danny Motion probably won't be happy with both of their sides in that 45 minutes. Probably Bembo Gaming being the happiest of the two managers there. I think one of the managers here in Danny Motion of Italy is looking to potentially make a change here in this game. So we'll find out what happens in this match here in terms of changes, and then we'll head into the second half of this fixture. But keep your eyes out, because we have more games to come over the next week. You do not want to miss it. Tomorrow we have Group A and B, Switzerland versus Wales, Denmark, Finland and Russia, Belgium, as we open up the week with our first set of free fixtures. That's 3 PM UK time on Twitch TV. There's going to be a highlights package available every single day on YouTube. So if you do miss it, then !YouTube in the chat. You could subscribe to the YouTube channel and keep up to date with everything that is going on across the tournament, which will be taking place from today till July the 11th. Real-time fixtures we're going for here. So Danny Motion is calling for a change. He wants a 4-4-2. Zaniolo off for Blotti with the two up top. So we're going to make that change now. He's going a little bit more attacking in this match, so I'll move Immobile kind of to the left side here, and we'll move Zaniolo there. Do you want me to maybe move these down a little bit, or do you kind of want to have it... I'll push these boys up a little bit more here, so it's a little bit more open. And can I push these a little bit more? Do you want them pushing down, or do you kind of want to have it like that? If it's like that, then that is all good, and we'll keep going here. It's like a 4-2-2 kind of formation. But if you want, I can drop these boys down as well, or move these guys up. Yeah, flat middle four. Right, we're going to move these guys down then. So we'll move Insigne down here. And we'll move Bernardeschi down there. Tell me if you want me to move these boys up a little bit, and I'll move them up In terms of Bembo Gaming, he doesn't want to make a substitution as of yet. So he's quite happy right now with his Turkish side as it is. Of course, they have had quite a fair amount of possession in this game, so I don't really blame him. As for Italy, they've not really done a great deal so far in terms of attacking-wise. I don't think they've even had a shot yet. I'll just wait for Danny Motion here just to make sure it's perfect to how he wants it, of course. Push all four up a bit, please. Of course I can. So I'll push him up to there. There you go. So they will drop him rating very slightly. What I'll do is I'll drop him. How far does he need to be dropped to be a DM? Nah, I'll put him there. There we go. Very slightly. I'll drop them a little bit down so it's kind of like that. There we go. Just drop him there. There we go. So that's how it's going to work. I changed Blotty's position. Yeah, let me change that as well. There we go. Set it forward. All sorted. That is how it's going to work now. A change of formation here for Italy. A 4-4-2 instead. Jorginho Verratti moved up slightly with Bernard Eschi and Insigne moving down. Just to make sure, do you want any other changes with the change of formation, or are we going to go into the second half as it is with Belotti coming on instead of Zaniolo? And if you want Danny Motion as well, I can change that up permanently so it is like that for you all the time. So when we do these games, I don't have to change it. And of course as well, for anybody that is wondering who's playing throughout this tournament, you can change your formation as much as you want. All good. Perfect. Right, here we go. As you can see stats-wise, 1 shot so far, none on target for either side in this fixture. 56% possession for Turkey, 44% for Italy. Let's find out what happens in this second half. It's Turkey versus Italy, and it's live. So here we go, the ball is rolling again. Turkey versus Italy. We've had a change here. Andrea Belotti has come on for Nicola Zaniolo of Roma. He's not really been having much of an impact in this game. Change of formation as well from Danny Motion. He's moved to a 4-4-2 as he tries to pressurise his side into scoring a goal. It really was pretty much all Turkey in the first half of this fixture. Can it be the same again? Here's Cengiz Under, who hasn't had such a bad game so far. He's looking to work the space into Calderin. We'll have to see what happens here. It's whipped in. It's headed down there by Yilmaz into Belazoglu. It's hit there by Belazoglu, but unfortunately it is blocked there by the Italian defence. And we play on here. Here's Bernardeschi, of course. He's been pushed a little bit further back so he can accommodate for a midfield 4. Of course, it's a 4-4-2 now. So we do have an extra striker up top in Andrea Belotti. The referee's given a free kick here, though, in a decent position to whip this one in. Of course, there, Belotti kind of having his first few touches on the ball there. It is a poor tackle. And Olcay there is going to not be given a booking, just a bit of a warning there from the referee to calm it down. Can Italy make an opportunity from this? Marco Verratti stands over this. Pretty much a fair whack of players in the box. He whips this in. It's for the back post! And it's just wide. No one there to head it in at the back post. Maybe the centre-back should have been up there a little bit furthermore to have an opportunity at goal, but it was a decent chance there from Verratti. Lovely ball into the box, but nothing coming of it, unfortunately. Here's Serdar Aziz, formerly of Fenerbahce in real life. Now into Lorenzo Insigne, of course, of Napoli, who've had a pretty big struggle this season within Serie A. Of course, were lingering down the mid-table for quite a period of time, and not the greatest ball whipped in there. It's been a very, very tight and slow first half, but here we go. Cengiz Under, 60 minutes in. He works the ball, could have gone into the box there. He decides to hold it, whips this one in for the back post for Yilmaz. Drops down to Yakuzlu, back into Calderin for the back post for Yilmaz. He's blocked. Under, back to Çalhanoğlu. He's blocked again. And a save there by the goalkeeper. A first decent opportunity, and we are going to have a change here. There is a substitution request here in this match. That's not what I wanted to do. It's game plan. We're going to have Yakuzlu coming off, and Tek Demir is going to be coming on here for the Turks. This is a substitution, of course, by Bembo Gaming there. So we'll continue on with this game. A good opportunity there for Turkey to potentially take the lead. We've got about 25 minutes left of this fixture. It's a tight game, but it really is in the hands of anyone right now. Of course, the Welsh and Switzerland sides will be looking on, praying that these guys nick a draw, because if either side can win as it stands, they could be getting the points here. But here's Bernardeschi! He's in! Just wide. It was a lovely ball there from Bernardeschi, but the referee's coming back here. It was a great opportunity for Immobile. It was a ball that was whipped into the box, as you can see here. Fantastic work there. But he's come back here for a free kick. And we've got another substitution just before this free kick is going to be taken here. So let's pause that there. This time it's going to be an Italian change. Chiesa is going to come on for Bernardeschi. A request from Danny Motion there. Best of luck to you, boys. It's been a very tight affair. And so far, a very exciting one. But the referee's pulled this back. And we have our substitution. Bernardeschi off. Chiesa is coming on. And with about 20 minutes left of this game, Insigne stands over this one. Is he going to whip this in or go for goal? He whips it in. It's to the back post, but no one's there. And Serdar Aziz can just clear this one out. Here's Spinazzola into Marco Verratti of PSG. Belotti, poor ball. Somehow stays in Italian possession. Here's Verratti again. Into Belotti. Takes a touch. Back to Verratti again, but it's a poor ball from Belotti. And it's gone straight back to the Turkish attack here. It was Yilmaz on the ball who just couldn't keep it. And it's been a really bit of a lacklustre game so far, 72 minutes in. Somebody needs to nick this late on, because a point at this stage of the tournament could be very risky, considering the quality of teams in this group. Of course, Wales and Switzerland playing tomorrow, 3 PM UK time. Here's Yilmaz. Oh, he just tried to hold the ball there, but just no runners so far. It's really tight as it stands. We're going to have another substitution here. A request from Benbow Gaming. He is asking for Turuk to come off and Mali to come on here. With Çalhanoğlu moving to the right mid position as it stands. So Yunus Mali is going to come on here with Çalhanoğlu moving to the right. Of course, if you are wondering how this game works, 24 actual people across the world are competing in this tournament. Immobile! Oh, it's unlucky. It's another headed opportunity here. I mean, once again, it's been a real danger from the flanks of the wings. You know, cuts in there. It's whipped in long, but Immobile just can't keep his headers down right now. And it's another opportunity that goes wide for Italy. But in terms of this, it's 24 actual players participating in this tournament. So, of course, they're making the substitutions. They're choosing the formations. It's very exciting. And they're all competing for a cash prize. Of course, the winner takes home a nice little cash prize. So here's Yunus Mali taking his first touches of the ball as we head into the final 10 minutes of this fixture. Are we going to be having our first 0-0 of the competition already? Who knows as we enter into the final 10 minutes. Here's Lorenzo Insigne. Tries to bomb down the left-hand side, but I think a bit of tiredness is starting to kick in for some of these players. Tekdemir into Calderon. We've had another request for a substitution here. Immobile is going to come off. Quagliarella is going to come on here. Another substitution, of course. Both sides desperate to nick the points in this game. So we should have him hopefully come on in the next couple of moments. Here's Soyuncu into Tekdemir. You could say here Turkey could be quite happy to take a point home. Bonucci into Belotti. Back to Chiesa. Lovely 1-2 football here from both of the players as they try to push further up the field. The referee's not going to give a free kick there. He plays on. Interesting choice from the referee there. I don't know whether anybody will be calling that for a foul, but here's Soyuncu. He's been put under quite a bit of pressure here by Belotti. We've got another substitution to be made here. There's only a couple of minutes of this match left. We're going to have Yilmaz coming off, Cenk Tosun coming on. The pressure really is building on these sides to get something. Here's Gunuk. I think Turkey look quite happy here to hold a point. Are the Italians, who were the favourites in this match, about to drop some points? 2 minutes of additional time here. Last chance saloon. Çalhanoğlu into Çelik. He's bombing forward. Surely not. Could the Turks nick this late on? Çelik, he's got to whip this in. It's a Yunus Mali. Into Burak Yilmaz. Back to Çalhanoğlu. The ref should surely blow his whistle here. They're holding the ball, not really doing much with it. Still plays on. Mali, Belazoglu, still plays on. Insigne tries to get the ball back. They've still got it. The ref's playing on. He's not blowing his whistle. Mali, back to Çalhanoğlu, into Shelik. We're now into 5 minutes of additional time. He's whipped in. Yilmaz, he's still there. He's cleared. It's a mess at the back, but Donnarumma gets it. And surely he's got to blow the whistle, which he does. And it ends Turkey 0, Italy 0. Well, it was absolutely tense in that final few seconds. A real goal scramble at the back there for Italy, who could have potentially dropped points there with Burak Yilmaz and Çalhanoğlu really pushing towards goal. But this game, our first fixture, ends Turkey 0, Italy 0. A point for both players. Of course, we had a couple of opportunities in this game. Çalhanoğlu with a bit of a half chance here on goal, which was blocked. But I don't know whether both managers will be happy with that. I think Bembo Gaming will probably certainly be the happiest of both managers after that fixture. Italy dropping a few points in this game. Of course, another great opportunity here from Immobile in the 78th minute, which was whipped towards the far post. A fantastic opportunity there for him. Unfortunately, just going wide of the mark. In terms of the stats, as you can see, Italy 4 shots, 2 on target. For Turkey, Italy, no actual shots on target at all. Turkey there really dominating and doing incredibly well. Fair play to them. And as it stands, as we move towards the table to have a quick look of how it's all gone, as it stands from game number 1, both sides drop points. You could say for Turkey though, it's a point kind of gained, but they were dominating that match. So unfortunately, they don't get 3 points. So sadly, we have a 0-0 to start the tournament. A pretty cagey affair. Not many chances that were ideal in this match, but there were some good opportunities. That's for sure. Now the next game will be Switzerland versus Wales. Of course, as you can see, the fixture list here for match day 1. We have 3 incredible fixtures to come tomorrow from groups A and B, starting off with Switzerland versus Wales. We have Denmark versus Finland, and of course, Russia versus Belgium. We'll be live with all of that, 3 PM UK time on Twitch TV. You do not want to miss those games. Of course, an outlook for the rest of the week. June 14th, we'll have Groups C and D. The Netherlands will take on the Ukraine. Romania will take on Austria. And England will take on Croatia, a repeat of that 2018 World Cup semi-final. That is 3 PM UK time on YouTube. As for Groups D and E, they'll be facing off on June the 15th. Czech Republic versus Israel, Spain versus Sweden, and Bosnia versus Poland. That's 3 PM UK time on Twitch TV. Before the big one to end match day number 1, Kosovo versus Portugal, and the biggest fixture in terms of the stature of the nations, Germany versus France. That is 3 PM UK time on YouTube to end match day 1. So overall, not the most amazing fixtures in terms of the result of the game. Both sides there with a 0-0 draw. Turkey, of course, being the most impressive of sides there. Can they potentially get out of the groups? We'll find out with everything that goes on tomorrow with Switzerland versus Wales as we complete match day 1 of Group A. We'll see you live tomorrow at 3 PM UK time. You do not want to miss it. But as for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, 3 PM UK time, for 3 incredible fixtures. But for now, we'll see you later.